I'm Lee, and welcome to my channel. And this is part of the narcissistic um, series, I guess. So I have been making lots of notes of everything that has happened dating a narcissist and stuff that I thought would make for good content. And especially that I have been researching and learning about narcissistic behavior and narcissistic people. Just about everything that I read is something that I have experienced, and I say, oh my goodness. So, one of the things that I want to do a quick little video about is something that just makes me go, I'm sorry, what? Okay. How this even came about, I don't even remember. I don't even remember how this came about. He and I were together at one point because remember, we broke up, got back together hundreds of thousands of times. Actually, I should say he broke up with me and I begged him to get back with me hundreds upon thousands of times. And he did cheat on me. I have videos on that. Cheated on me the whole entire time. And the women that he cheated on me with, yeah. So watch those videos. It's pretty good. So here's something that I still just blows my mind. Okay. So he thought, don't know where this came from, don't know if he said this to hurt me or if he said this because he really thinks it's true. He never touched the subject after the fact. Never once gave me an explanation, an apology, like just absolutely nothing. So who knows? Remember, in a narcissistic's mind, whew. So he said to me that I was a hooker. Okay. I'm a hooker, but it's not okay for me to do it. Okay. The girls that he was having affairs with, and it's like I say girls, but I'm sorry, these are grown women. These are grown women that are much older than myself. These are women who know not to go after some. These are just women who know better, okay? But I just call them girls because they don't really strike me as women. So he said, I'm a hooker, but it's not okay that I'm a hooker because I am supporting my lifestyle. Okay. Now let's just hold up on that for a second. Okay. So if you think I'm a hooker, but we're dating. So if you really thought that, wouldn't that be like, I don't know, an issue or a deal breaker? I mean, wouldn't that be something to just say, hey, wait a second. Okay. Never never said a word like prior to this. So whether he was trying to hurt me, I mean, I don't know. And honestly, I've been called every name in the book. And I've been treated not so greatly from him in the past. So if you think calling me a name is going to hurt me, honey, you got to do a lot more than that. So, okay, thinks I'm a hooker. Even so, if I was, okay, I definitely would be leveled up so much more than I am now. I would already have my house on the beach. I would already have money stacked away. I would already have money invested. Like I would be doing a lot more than just this lifestyle he's talking about I'm maintaining. I don't know what fantasy world he's living in, but also as a narcissist, you do live in a fantasy world. So, okay. He said, I'm a hooker, but it's bad. It's not okay that I'm doing it because I'm supporting my lifestyle. Okay. And he sent me a message on that, or he sent me a text message when he was, in going off on me for something. He said, it's okay for these other girls that he had affairs with, these other girls that he, yeah, these three women that he had affairs with for 7 years, kept it a secret from me. Yeah. And actually, these women are literal hookers. Like they are. Like they are literal hookers in the club. And I mean, whatever. It's not my business. But he said, okay, they're it's okay for them to do it because they are supporting their children. Okay, well, all of their children are grown, like grown, like in their 20s with families of their own. They're grown. They don't live there. Like, I'm sorry. Wait, what? So, okay. So it's okay for these women to be hookers because they're supporting their family, but it's not okay for it. Like, I'm sorry, just the most asinine thing. I was just completely floored when I saw this. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Okay. Like, I was just completely laughing. And remember, this is a man who is 15 years older than me. Okay. So I, of course, tell him exactly what I just said. Like, oh, okay, okay. And then I get radio silence. I get just called everything in the book. And when he made this comment, this was about 6 months ago or so. Because, oh, yes, there's a lot of more stuff that happened that, gosh, I've got content for probably years. So after he made this comment, me being a hooker, never once like apologized. Didn't never once said that is what he really honestly truly thinks. Never once even apologized. I mean, nothing. But also his little mentality of thinking is he admits he has an anger problem, which is 1000% true. He absolutely does. But instead of seeking any sort of help for this or any sort of anything, like, it's a problem, and it really is a very horrible problem that he's had forever. He feels like that if he just acknowledges that, yes, I have an anger problem, that gives him carte blanche to treat people any sort of way. And it's, oh, well, I was angry. Well, you made me mad. That's not an apology. Like, you just can't treat people any sort of way just because you're angry. And even if you do say things out of anger, I mean, at least apologize for it. Even though, I mean, my mama told me people say the truth when they're angry, and I definitely believe that 1000%. And also, I wouldn't believe a word he said anyway, because his words mean nothing. It's all about his actions. So, so yeah, so I thought I would share that little bit of story. If anyone has had dealt with something similar on dealing with a narcissist. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will be posting more content about dealing with narcissists and my experiences with dealing with the narcissist and their narcissistic behavior. So thank you for watching.